Dear colleagues, the Panama Papers case has been described as the biggest discovery of the century. It would be hypocritical to argue this scandal came as a big surprise if one understands how global capitalism functions. Let us not forget the LuxLeaks case listing the names of the largest depositors in Swiss banks, but also the recent Bahamas leak of 1.3 million documents from its corporate registry. In addition to illegal tax practices, one could also add the powerful lobbies, as mentioned in the concluding remarks of the report, who actually prescribe the tax policy pursued by governments to the exclusive benefit of wealthy individuals and corporations. These, in turn, are subjected to very little or no tax obligations, in effect, a voluntary contribution, while the remaining 99% of the population continues to endure ruthless austerity measures. Consequently, we cannot deny the fact that these phenomena are the inherent features of an economic system whose DNA is defined by exploitation, by the legalization of theft, and by non-transparency. The figures stated in the report are revealing as to the massive scale of lost tax revenues. This is why we must intervene as parliamentarians to uncover the truth behind wealth and its concentration in fewer and fewer hands. I must comment at this stage Mr. Stefan Senak for his very strong contribution in this debate and the preparation of this sound and balanced report. Despite the initial public outcry following the scandal, it seems that the international offshore elites are continuing business as usual. This stance should urge us to act more decisively and strengthen international cooperation in order to dismantle these networks, bolster our legislative frameworks, and politically expose those who are implicated or have concealed such dubious transactions. More specifically, we look forward to the findings of the Special Panel Committee of the European Parliament, who is expected to shed more light as to the breaches of European law through these unlawful practices. Furthermore, we underline the need to continuously strengthen and update legislation so as to close loopholes in the relevant European directives. Additionally, access to relevant information from European institutions must be secured and legal frameworks made more stringent. Stronger sanctions should apply to banks and legal entities, while whistleblowers' protection should be safeguarded. Finally, we must ask ourselves one crucial question. How much more time are we willing to give to a system that is either producing legislation or circumventing legislation to protect the interests of a very small fraction of privileged individuals to the detriment and desolation of billions of other people?